I'll fix it in the mix. Hey, Jim Toscano here, and welcome to the Thursday night live stream. I know I played the Monday night live stream video. I didn't mean to do that, but I hit it, and then I was like, well, it's already running. I might as well keep it there. Welcome to Thursday night. This is our hand technique workshop hang. So we'll be going through the hand technique workshop stuffs. Stuffs? Is that a real word? I don't think that's a real word. And I have my Zoom squad, of course, waiting in the wings, which is always good and makes me happy. And I'm just resizing my screen real quick to get us ready. There we go. And yeah, so we're going to be going through some routines. There's a couple of little new things in here, but for the most part, I think we're running the regular routines that we always do. And if you're new to this and you've never been here, we're going to be basically, we'll have a PDF on the screen. You can follow along and get your practice pad and sticks. And we're just going to play through a bunch of rudimental routines or patterns, accent patterns, various things that you can apply to the drum set that are really fun. And there's 6 of us in here tonight. And before I do that, just want to mention ProLogic's practice pads. Tonight I'm using my Red Storm, which actually there are some new things coming out from ProLogic really soon. I keep waiting to have them say it's okay to show the new things, but I've been playing some really wonderful what would have been prototypes of stuff coming down from ProLogic. So check out their line of practice pads. This one here, the Blue Lightning one, this thing is amazing. I also have my blackout pad somewhere. I think it's right here. Here's my blackout pad, which I love. This always makes me hungry because I think that it looks like a chocolate cake and I want to eat it. But I have that. And here's the method pad, which is double-sided recycled rubber on one side, and then it's got the same as the Green Logic's pad on the front. And you'll see one of my students tonight who's playing. Lucia's playing her Green Logic's pad, so we're going to see that in just a moment. And I also want to mention offset pedals. I saw Mr. Nick Cubas the other night, and his dad owns ProLogic's pedals, and that's a wonderful company that we were talking about, kind of the technology behind offset. Really cool stuff. If you're not aware of it, look up offset pedals. Really interesting double bass pedal setup. And also Sabian cymbals, of course. Of course, my cymbals are all the way over there in the background. And also Black Magic Designs for my wonderful switcher, which if I switch cameras right now, we're probably going to see nothing. So I'm not going to switch cameras right now because I think all my cameras are off. I know there's 1 or 2 that are on, but if I start hitting switches, I don't know which one it's going to go to, so I don't have that labeled at the moment. So Black Magic Designs. And, follow my social media. There's a little QR code right there. There's also my mailing list. You can sign up for that. By the way, on Mondays, I've been doing a lot of interviews lately for the Filling in the Grooves live stream. We just had Daniel Glass on this past Monday. We were on for about 2 hours talking about Daniel's career and drumming in general and the history of drumming and some events that are coming up with Daniel. Go to Daniel's Facebook page. He's doing a masterclass, which is free, on Saturday at 11 a.m. The Valley something. Look up Daniel's Facebook page. You'll see it there. I also posted the link on my Facebook page. And so Daniel Glass was with us doing some great stuff. And this coming Monday, Peter Retzlaff is going to be with me, who is a drum educator and author and drummer in New York City. And we're going to be talking about his career and his book, Baby Steps to Giant Steps, which is an incredible jazz independence book, taking sort of a modern approach to Jim Chapin's advanced techniques for the modern drummer. And there's some play-alongs in there. It's a really cool book, so we're going to be talking about that on Monday. So that's all the news. I think I'm done with my news. Also on our list of interviews that are coming up, we just confirmed Liberty DeVito is going to be doing an interview with me in June. So I'm looking forward to that. If you sign up for my mailing list, you'll get the full list of gents. We got some of the Nashville guys in there, and some of the New York guys, and a couple of LA guys. So there's a lot of great interviews coming up, so look for that. And I think with no further ado, I should bring in my squad of Zoomiciles. I'm gonna I'm gonna come up with a new name for them. So here we go. Where's my Zoom screen? The Zoom window. There they are. Look at these lovely people. And there's our little May 21 hand technique workshop booklet. So I am, of course, up in the top in the colorful box. I always have people go like, what is this thing behind you? It's incredible. It's like, it's shelves with like lights and cameras. But if it was a tank with jellyfish, that would really be remarkable. Like if I had an aquarium behind me, that would be really cool. So I feel like this isn't quite as exciting as maybe a tank of jellyfish would be. But I don't have a tank of jellyfish, so this will have to do. So that's what that thing is. All right, so anyway, next to me, Ross Amoroso. There he is, the Cannoli King from Ohio. And, hanging with us tonight. I'm going to be spending some time with Ross tomorrow, working on technology stuff. Ross's drum studio is turning into quite the music studio. He's multiple stations, multiple cameras, multiple microphones, multiple cannolis. Oh, my God. And right underneath Ross, there's Bob Sears. He has his own theme song that Bob usually bumps into Lucia and I on Saturdays after Lucia's lesson, and we sing him a little song, and we play some, It's also Bob's birthday. Happy birthday, Bob. Awesome. Yesterday was Bob's birthday. I think he can legally go to a bar now, and even though they're all kind of shut down in his part of town, but that's okay. He's finally reached that age. And then right next to him, if I point under me, there we go. Underneath me, John Schneider, there he is, hanging with us tonight. John just shaved off about 86 pounds of hair, and his head got a little bit smaller. He's looking awesome, looking very dapper, John. Yes, John's a very good drummer. He's been working really hard on some very cool recording stuff. We've been chatting a little bit every week. And so, very excited watching John's progress. And then right underneath John, Rocco Deserto, the drummer with the name of a boxer, I would say. That name to me sounds like he should be a boxer. Rocco Deserto, heavyweight champion. And then right next to Rocco, if he points to his other way, yeah, Lucia Rose Seminar, there she is. Right underneath Bob, right next to Rocco, hanging with us with her green Logix pad. Excellent. MTV shirt, I believe. Classic vintage MTV shirt. So cool. So I think that's the whole squad. That is us. And so we're going to get into it. We're going to play some routines. And this is our fun little drum community. And I'll check into the chat in a little while. But we usually have... Oh, by the way, Zoomers. Pat Ross says, hey, Zoomers, praise and worship rehearsal again. I'm with you in spirit. No pun intended. Happy Thursday, Jim. That's Pat Ross checking in. And occasionally we have Don O'Keefe and John Gill hanging in there. So I'll be checking into the chat shortly. So before we get too late here, I'll shut up now, and we'll start playing some things. So, and I have a couple new things in here, but we're going to start from the top. Accent patterns. In 4, groups of 4, that is. It is actually also in 4. We're starting 110 beats per minute. Groups of 4 starting on the right. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. I could see Cooper running around in my backyard on the security cameras. I see him running back and forth. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. On the left and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. 2, 3, 4. 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3's on the left, and 1, 2, 3, right. That's the right side. Unless you have 2 lefts, because then you could be on your other left. Down, tap, up, down, tap, up, down, tap, up, down, tap, up, down, tap, up. Down, tap, up, down, tap, up, down, tap, up, down, tap, up, down. Down, tap, up, down, tap, up, down, tap, up, down, tap, up, down. Down, tap, up, down, tap, up, down, tap, up, down, tap, up, down. Left. Down, tap, up, down, tap, up, down, tap, up, down, tap, up, down. Down, tap, up, down, tap, up, down, tap, down, tap, up, down. Down, tap, up, down, tap, down, tap, up, down, tap, up, down. Down, tap, up, down, tap, up, down, tap, up, down, tap, up, down. 2's on the right, 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and down, tap. So this is all just down, up. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Nice and loose. Down, up, 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 down. On the left and down, up, 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 down. Down, up, 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 down. All right, we're going to go over to 3-2 son clave over on the right side. 1. Oh, so if somebody new is here, we're going to do 2 groups of 3, a group of 4, a group of 2, a group of 4. So we're kind of using these pumping motions now to create various rhythms, right? So we're just using the accent pattern and using the code of movement for each one of these and creating rhythms. So here we go. Line number 4, accent combo number 1, 3-2, son clave. 1, 2, ready, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 2, 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. On the left and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. One more time. And rumba clave right. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3. 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3. 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. On the left, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3. 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. One more time. Bossa clave right. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 2, 3 and 4. 1, 2 and 3. 2 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. On the left, 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. 1, 2 and 3, 4. 2, 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1, 2, accent combo 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Left. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Last time. Neutral. So we'll do accent sequence number 1 using down and up strokes, free strokes, up and down strokes, tap strokes, all good fun stuff. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, and down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, free stroke. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, tap strokes. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, free strokes. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, tap strokes. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, free strokes. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, tap. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, free. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, tap on the left. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, free. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, tap. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, free. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, tap. Neutral. All right. I'm going to do the sequence 2, and I'm going to dial down the tempo a little. I'm going to do it at 90. And so we're going to do the same accent sequence, but in triplets. So now instead of down, up, we have down, tap, up. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, on the right. Triplet, 2, triplet, 3, triplet, 4, triplet, free strokes. Tap strokes. Tap. One more time. Tap on the left. Tap. Neutral. All right, so I'm going to move forward. If I had the right mouse, I could do that. Here we go. Interlaced. All right, so we're going to stay at a little brighter. 120. Interlace number 1. Here we go. So we're going to do 4s on the right and interlace the left hand. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. Oh, I'm playing 2s. My apologies. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Interlace. Down, tap, tap, up, down, tap, tap, up, down, tap, tap, up, down, tap, tap, up, interlace. Now stay on interlaced. Keep that shape of down, tap, tap, up. All right. go to the left. 1, 2, ready, go. Down, tap, tap, up, down, tap, tap, up, down, tap, tap, up, down, tap, tap, up, down. And if you're using your rebounds and the stroke sequence, you shouldn't really feel much with this. Just letting the sticks bounce off of the pad. Alright, so we're going to go to threes on the right on the count of 4. 1, 2, ready, go. Down, tap, up, down, tap, up, down, tap, up, down, tap, up, down, tap, up. On the left. Down, tap, up, down, tap, up, down, tap, up, down, tap, down, tap, up, down, tap, up, down, tap, up, down, tap, up. You can always do that check pattern and then interlace and bring the interlacing in and out just to make sure that your hands are right. Down, tap, up, down, tap, up, down, tap, up, down, tap, up, down. Doesn't matter if you're playing matched or traditional. Still playing just tap strokes for the interlacing. Down, tap, up, down, tap, up, down, tap, up, down, tap, up, down. Alright, cool. We're going to go to the 2B, or not 2B. So when I go back to the right, we'll be doing like a hand-to-hand triplet kind of feel. Hand-to-hand threes. And I'll count to 3 to bring us into that. 1 and 2 and 3 and... Might not sound like it. Still doing down, tap, up. There it is. I'm going to go to the right now, the left now. So it's hard to talk and do that one at the same time. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, left. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3. That's still in there. Down, tap, up, down, tap, up, down, tap, up, down, tap, up. All right, let's go over to the right side and we'll do our 2s, pumping 2s interlaced. 1, 2, ready, and... Down, up, 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 down. Alright, on the count of 4, we'll go to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. We use a diddle to do that. On all of these, actually. just use a diddle to switch sides. Or you can stop like I did in between a couple of these and just set it up. They don't all have to flow into one another. Neutral. Cool. Alright, so I finally remembered to do the 2B. I always forget that lately. I'm going to slow down right here. We're going to do this interlaced combo 1A. Alright, we'll do 80. Alright, so now we're going to go to sextuplets at 80 BPM on the right side. And we're going to do groups of 3, then groups of 2, then groups of 3, and groups of 4. All in sextuplets. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. I repeated the first bar. Sorry. I'm still on the first bar. Second bar. Stay on the second bar. Third bar. And then I'll go to the fourth bar. Sorry I'm repeating these. And then on the count of 4 we'll go to the fourth bar. Ready, go. All right, now we'll do it for real. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, and go, and. Alright, I'm not going to make you guys do it lefty. We're going to keep moving forward. Alright, I probably wasn't going to come back to this section, so that's why I figured we'd hit it now. Accents and rebounds thing we'll come back to, because that I definitely want to dig into. So, let's move forward. We'll go to the rebounds and we'll do our rolls. Alright, here we go. So we're going to be on my page 21. Might be page 20 for you guys. I don't know if I added a page on you. It's either 20 or 21. 1, 2, 8 on a hand down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go to 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. All right, I'm going to go into doubles. The next page. Just get your doubles on when you're ready. All right, here we go. 5-stroke roll. 1, 2, ready, go. 1 and 2 and a 3 and 1, 2 and 3 and 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2, 3 and 1. Doubles. 6-stroke roll, ready, go. 1 and 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 1. Doubles. 7-stroke roll. 1, 2, ready, go. 1 and 2 and a 1 and 2 and 1, 2, 1, 2 and 1, 2, 1, 2. Back to doubles. 9-stroke roll. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and doubles. 10-stroke roll. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2 and 3, 1, 2 and 3, 1, 2 and 3, 1, 2 and 3, 1, 2. That's right. Doubles. 11. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Doubles. I forgot to turn the page. Stroke. 7/4 time. Subdivide 4 plus 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2, 3, 2, 3 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3 and doubles. 15-stroke, ready, go. 1, 2, 3 and a 4 and 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 and a 4 and 1, 2, 3. 2, 3 and a 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and doubles. 17-stroke. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1. 5 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1. And doubles. Roll combo 1. 1, 2, ready, go. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4, 1, 2 and 3, 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4, 1, 2 and 3, 4. Doubles. Roll combo 2. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3 and a 4 and a 1 and 3. 1, 2, 3 and a 4 and a 1 and 3. 2, 3 and a 4 and a 1 and 3, 4 and doubles. Roll combo 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and 1 and 2. 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Doubles. Singles and doubles number 1. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1. Doubles. Singles, doubles, singles, doubles. Yeah. Cool. Well, everybody's happy. Look at those happy smiling faces. Everybody should be feeling warmed up, right? Look at a little warm up. Hopefully nobody's feeling any kind of twinges or pains or any of that stuff. If you stay relaxed through this whole thing, Bob's drinking his coffee because he knows what's coming. I have hot cocoa in this cup tonight. I'm drinking out of a ceramic Starbucks mug, but I'm drinking Swiss Miss hot cocoa because I find Swiss Miss hot cocoa at night, it's very soothing, very relaxing. Makes me feel warm and fuzzy and happy. Okay, so I think we should jump into Jim Royal's hanging with us tonight. What? What is happening, people? Jim Royal, what's up, buddy? How the hell are you? Jim Mola hanging. There's a lot of Jims in here tonight. You know, it's kind of a Jim night. Jim Royal, Jim Mola. By the way, Jim Mola, guest on my Monday night live stream 2 weeks from Monday. We're going to have Jim hanging in here with me, and we're going to be talking about all things drumming and life, and he's a funny man. So I expect we're going to have some giggles and some laughs. Jim Mola. We have some interesting common threads and connections from our past, which we may or may not bring up. And, yeah, Jim Mola in the house. Jim Royal, great educator. Jim Royal, who has, man, he does this pan steel drum ensemble and lessons, and it's just incredible. And actually, they performed Jim's thing, and I can't think of the name of what he calls the group. I know it's something really cool, but they played at PASIC a while back, and that was really exciting to see Jim's ensemble playing at PASIC. It was like pan players from all over the world. It was pretty amazing. So great having you guys in the house hanging with us tonight. And we're going to get into some more stuff, so I'm going to keep the chat window here so I can see what's happening in the background. And I'm actually going to dial it back a little ways, guys, and I'm going to talk about that little nod to accents and rebounds that I threw in here, which nobody has because, well, good old Jim didn't send out the booklet to his gang, so I'll have to just explain it. But I did toss it into the chat quickly, and I can explain this pretty easily. Ross shut off his camera because he was completely offended by the accents and rebounds thing. He was just like, accents and rebounds? No way, man. Plus, you didn't send out the PDF. See ya, Jim. He just left. I don't know if he knows that his camera went off, but it did. Okay, here's what we're going to do. So, as I was starting to explain last week, if we look at this page, page 13, new page 13, there's 3 exercises in here. And actually, what's kind of funny is, when I was typing this up today in Sibelius, I put number 3, the words number 3, on number 3, and now it's missing. So there are 3 examples here in brackets. They're each 2 lines long. So, oh, and he's back. There he is. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. The first example is basically this. We're playing essentially paradiddles, and we're just shifting one of the accents around. This is right out of my Filling in the Grooves book. And it sounds really great on the drum set, and it's a great application just for kind of getting your vocabulary together with accents on paradiddles. Of course, you don't want to sit at the drums and go like, hey, for this fill, I'm going to play paradiddles. But you want to have the facility that using various stickings will help provide creativity on the drum set. It's not just a paradiddle is just a means to an end. It's a tool, right? So, but if we look at that first example, and in fact, the prequel to the first example would be playing paradiddles with the accent on the quarter note. So just playing down, 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 down. And you'll notice that while each hand is doing a double stroke, the other hand has the time to do an upstroke. Down, down, down. So when my left is doing the double, my right hand is already heading up, preparing for that downstroke. And when my right is doing it, my left is already prepared to go up. Right? Really simple, using upstrokes and downstrokes to play the paradiddle. So if you think about that, where your hand is doing the double stroke, the opposite hand is heading up with an upstroke. So it's like down, up, down, up, down, up, and then the other side, down, up. So if we utilize that for just our regular paradiddles, and as it gets quicker, you can minimize that movement, right? So now what we're going to do is we're going to play the E accent. And so if we do that, we would play quietly on the right, and the left would hit an accent on the E. And again, it puts a different place for that upstroke to happen. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1. Okay, so now if we start combining those ideas, that's where the accents and rebounds nod comes in. The little nod to George Lawrence Stone's accents and rebounds. I'm going to play the E on the right side as well. So it's going to be a downstroke on beat 1, and then we're going to play the E on beat 2 because the left would normally play the second beat, right? So we would have right, left, right, right. And then we hit a left, and our right is already heading up. We're going to hit a E in the right hand. So it's going to be 1 E and a 2 E and a. Okay, so we're hitting 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1. And the other thing you'll notice is that when I hit the E accent, I'm going to do a free stroke and let that stick come up to prepare for the third beat, which will be a downstroke. So watch, we're going to have down, free, down, free, down. And after we do that double stroke on the left, the right is already going to be heading up when we pass beat 3. So watch, 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E. And I think it's not an upstroke, but the stick is moving up, isn't it? When we do the free stroke, we want to just let it come up so we're ready for that next accent. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1. So what we get is basically this down, tap, up, right, on the right side. Down, tap, up, free, okay? And then it's going to be down, tap, up, free, 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 okay? Free stroke. Or you can just say rebound. You know, if you want to think about it, it's just a rebound. So it's a downstroke. We end down here. Tap, upstroke, free stroke, down, tap, up, free, down, tap, up, free. And of course, as it gets faster, those movements will get smaller. I'm really exaggerating. Sort of this down, tap, up, free, down, tap, up, free, down, tap, up, free, 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1. And you could be doing those accents on your ride cymbal. and letting the cymbal throw the stick back to you. Okay? And so it's a really useful little accent pattern. But by using this little code of movement and using all the little arrows that I drew in there, which, you know, really I learned from the teaching of Don Famularo mixed with the books of George Lawrence Stone. And there was a point where Accents and Rebounds didn't have any arrows in it. And that really was Dom's work of saying, like, wow, you know, this really should tell you what the intention is, and had those arrows drawn into the book and then eventually re-engraved and really done really beautifully. So if you don't have Accents and Rebounds, you really should spend some time with that book. And so that first one will be 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1. And it's really kind of a funky little pattern if you do it on the drum kit. Like if we were to mix this up, rim and pad, right? It has a good little sound to it. And by using the movement, we get a really clear way to move efficiently, thinking about it in this way. Now, when we get to the second two measures, we're going to reverse it. And we're just going to move the same accent pattern onto the left side. But because the left is the second partial, we'll start with that free stroke on the left side. So we go right, left. So the first paradiddle of the third measure, the second line, is right free on the left. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E, 2, 3 E, 4. So we're just reversing what happened in the first two measures. And what's kind of nice about this is it flips the accent. And if you're using this on the drum kit, it really has some nice melodic possibilities, phrasing with this. And to the point that you experiment enough, it can become an improvisational tool where you're not, you're not stuck in these little patterns. You can start hearing this stuff and feeling this stuff on your own. But if we do just the second line, we would go right, left, left, right, left, left, free, down, tap up, free, down, tap up, free, down, tap up, free, down, tap up, free, down. So that's happening on the left side. And then if you do it as a 4-bar pattern, you get this. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 4. Okay? And one thing to keep in mind is, and there's a typo on this that I just noticed, measure 2, the last right accent is a downstroke to prepare for the next measure. So there is a typo. I'll fix that. And it would just be, if you were going to mark this up right now, page 13, measure 2, last right accent of the measure, downstroke instead of a free stroke. The free stroke is being shown by an up arrow. The upstroke is being shown as a curved arrow, which is my little thought of like how we have the arc in our hand. So we're using a curved arrow. Downstrokes are just a big down arrow. And then everything else is a tap stroke that's in there. So I didn't put T's everywhere for tap. I wanted to just keep it down to 3 arrows. Down, upstroke, and free stroke. And the rest is tap. Okay? Or FCTP, which is my little acronym, which is free, FC, control stroke, sorry, tap stroke, pull out. Free stroke, control stroke, tap stroke, pull out. Free stroke, control stroke, tap stroke, pull out. John wrote a little song about it, and he actually tap dances, which I don't think anybody knows, but he does this little thing where he's like tap dancing and singing free stroke, control stroke, tap stroke, pull out. It's really cute. Yeah, so maybe he'll make a TikTok video about that. All right, so that would be the first 4 measures. Okay, so one more time, it would look like this. I'll put it to a metronome, maybe like 80. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E 2, E and a 4, 1. Okay. All right. So that's number 1 from the Accents and Rebounds page. Question.
Was that one doing it in 1-bar increments?
Yeah. So it's actually the way it's written is the first 2 measures are identical.
Okay.
And then the second 2 measures are identical. So it's just repeating a 4-bar phrase, but it's only 2 patterns.
Okay.
So it's the
Just want to make
down, free, down, free. That's 2 bars. And then it switches to the second, which is 1 free, down, free, down. Okay? So that's what it is.
On the page, that's 1 bar. It's 16 notes.
What are you saying?
Isn't it 1 bar because it's 16
1.
notes on the
Oh yeah,
page?
1 E and a 2 E and a 3 and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3, 1 E and a 2 E and a 4. You're right. 1 E and a 2 E and a 4, 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 and a 4 E and a. Yeah, so it's 2 measures of each one. Sorry, John.
Okay.
You're right.
I thought we were on different exercises.
No. You're absolutely right. So it's two measures of each one. I was playing 1 measure of each one. So does that make sense? So it's going to be looped like that, so you can work on those patterns. And then I'm just going to address the other 2 real quickly. So the second one does a mixture of the first 2 exercises in the same bar. Okay? So we're going to basically do this. And the downstroke is written correctly in there, but it goes like this. 1 E and 2 E and right? And then we switch to the left side. 1 E and a 2. Okay? Or 3 E and a 4. So it's going to be 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4. 1. Okay? So that's the number 2, first 2 measures. And, you know, if you did it you could do it by just trying to count it, obviously. But the code of movement is really helpful to sit and learn and get it together. It just makes it easier to play. So when you go to number 2, again, down, free. Oh no. So on this one, because we're doing the mixed, the combination of the 2, it's going to be a downstroke, upstroke, downstroke. Then it's going to be on the left side, free stroke, down. Okay? And so it combines the 2. That's why there's the extra downstroke in that. You have to be looking at it to follow what I'm saying. But number 2 would be 1 E and 2 E and that's the second downstroke right there. Down, up, down. And then when you switch to the left, free, down. So the combo sounds like this. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4. And a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4. Okay? So that's the first 2 measures. When you go to the second 2 measures of exercise number 2, we are flipping it over in the last measure, the 4th measure. So we're kind of doing it the same 3 times in a row, and on the 4th measure we have this little turnaround where we flip to the left side. So the 4th measure looks like this. Left, down, right, right. And that last one's a free stroke at the end of the whole exercise. Get you ready to go back to the top. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4. And a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4. Third bar. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4. E and a 2. 3 E and a 4 E and a back to the top. So it's a fun little exercise. And the accent pattern is this. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4. E and a 2. 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4. And this is something, once you have this in your hands, it sounds so nice on the kit. It could be a groove. It could be used as filling or solos, as just sort of, a seed to plant for your creativity. Not to always play this verbatim, but it gives you something to experiment with. So again, number 2 would be 2, 3, and 4, and 1 E and a E and a E and a 4, and a E and a E and a 4, 1 E and a E and a E and a 4, E and a 2, 3 E and a E and a 1 E and a E and a E and a 4, right? It just has a really nice movement to it, super fun. And then there's a third one that's missing the label, but it does a similar idea. It's playing 1 E and a 2 E and a 3, 4. I just put in 2 quarter notes with it. So 1 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3, 4. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3, 4. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3, 4. E and a 2, E and a 4, 1. So very similar to kind of the ideas in accents and rebounds, but it's written in a 16th note, in 16th note paradiddles only with moving accents. And this is right out of my book, Filling in the Grooves. I wrote a bunch of little fills with this, and it's just a fun concept. It's really fun and flowing. And as I said, throw it on as a groove. If you split this up, I would say, just for fun, use a cowbell and the snare, or something. So like number 3, one more time. Right, so it's got this little shifting of accents going on, kind of a call and response thing with the fourth bar being different. So anyway, that's the newest thingamajiggy in the booklet, kids. I hope everybody's excited. And there is actually one other thing in here, which is, we're not going to get to it tonight, but there is a dynamics section that I wrote in the book. And actually what I'll do is, with my little Zoom squad, as soon as we end, I'm going to email everybody the new booklet tonight, so they all have it. And then if you sign up for my mailing list, this new booklet, and I would say don't do it tonight, do it tomorrow. I'll put this new booklet in as the welcome gift. But it does have these couple of new pages. And I'm really excited about the dynamics section, which I think, oh, by the way, I added the 6-stroke roll rate exchange into the rate exchange section. So now it goes 5-stroke roll, 6-stroke roll, 7-stroke roll, 9-stroke roll, rate exchange. So that's new. And I think I put the dynamics section in right after all the rolls. So I'm scrolling real quick just to see where the heck I just threw this thing. But it's in, I don't know where I put it. Oh yeah, I did. Dynamics. So now dynamics is on page 37. And there's a cool little, just the beginnings of it, the first page of the dynamics section. And so it's there. And now the booklet is officially 84 pages. And the 85th page has one measure, one blank measure. Because we know, what does that mean? More to come, right? So, so that's the deal. That is it. I had fun tonight. I hope you guys had fun tonight. And thank you to Jim Royal, Jim Mola, Pat Ross for all stopping by. And I really appreciate it. And hopefully this little accents and rebounds thing is fun for you. And use it with your students if you're a teacher, and use it with yourself if you're getting creative on the drums. I like sitting and experimenting with these things. And it's amazing what you can, do with just a rudiment. Of course, it's just a building block, right, for the creativity. It's only building blocks. But the more time you spend with it, the more it becomes part of the fibers of your playing and fibers of your creativity and being. I just saw Todd Zuckerman the other day just going like, I'm just going to play 2 notes on my kick drums and paradiddle diddles, right? Which paradiddle diddle is 6 strokes. 2 notes on the kick drums makes it 8. So he was doing 30-second note combinations, simply using paradiddle diddle and 2 on the feet, which I have 2 pages in my book about that. And I have 2 pages dedicated to Todd Zuckerman in my book, by the way. Um, but see, Mr. Zuckerman, there he was on Facebook doing a live stream, just talking about how he plays around with Paradiddles, one of my favorite rudiments. Um, which I had that for breakfast this morning. Okay, so without any more babbling, I'm going to move along. I'm going to get some dinner. My Zoom squad, I thank each and every one of you for hanging tonight. I love you all. It was so much fun. And I'll see you guys on Monday with Peter Retzlaff on my Monday night Filling in the Grooves live stream. I hope everybody has a wonderful week. And thanks for hanging out tonight. And I am going to roll the titles. Oh, yes, I'm going to roll the titles. Goodbye.